Glazing bigger bowls like this is always a bit of a challenge. I begin by dipping the exterior surface. It's a process I do with less glaze in the bucket than you might think, as if it's too full as you submerge it. Displaced glaze will overflow and spill onto the floor. The following day, I pour glaze inside the vessel, swirl it around and tip it out. The next time I do this, I'm going to try waxing the rim so it doesn't peel over the outside so much. But in the past, when I've accidentally let a droplet of wax fall on the glaze, it ended up creating a mark on the finished object. The next step is to clean up the glazed surface. This is something I normally do a few days later, once the glaze is fully dried out, as when it's very powdery and soft, like this, it's much easier to delicately carve away the spillover around the rim or any other drips and drabs. My aim is simple. I want to create a smooth, uniform surface across the entire bowl, whilst also being very careful not to create any thin spots. I then flip the pot upside down onto a pad of foam that's held aloft on some tubs and tape. This way, I can more easily clean up the lower half of the bowl and its foot, without having to place the bowl down with it resting on its delicate rim, as the glaze would most likely chip if I did that, especially with a vessel of this size. A portion of bare clay is revealed around the foot. This part was waxed, I should add, so there isn't too much glaze to remove. Rather, my focus is on creating a really crisp line where glaze and clay meet, as the better that looks at this stage, the better it's going to look once fired.